Hello there, it's Leslie here. How are you today? Well, today I have some great stuff to share with you, things that people don't tell you at all. And often I'm asked this question, are there any side effects with Herbalife Nutrition? And the answer is yes, there definitely is. So I'm going to go into some of the side effects that I've experienced over the last 33 years. So stay tuned and I will fill you in about all of that. It's really great stuff. Now, before I continue, I just want to remind you, don't forget to press the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit the notifications bell so that you get regular updates of my videos. But today I'm just going to tell you about my experience after having lost 21 pounds on Herbalife Nutrition and 4 inches around my waistline and 3 inches around my tummy and my hips, and having kept it off now for over 33 years. So you may ask, what side effects have I had? Well, I've had amazing side effects, actually. The first thing that I noticed was, of course, I had more energy. First time I started taking these shakes, they tasted delicious. That was a shock. Something that's good for you, that tastes delicious. And by the way, over the 33 years, Herbalife Nutrition has improved the flavor, the taste, the mixability, and all the goodies that you can do with Herbalife. So, for example, just to give you an idea, 33 years ago, there was chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla flavors. Great, good choices. But now we've got 10, well, actually we've got 10 flavors, and we've just added another savory flavor. So they're all more delicious than ever. I mean, we had strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, but now they've improved on several levels, the chocolate, the strawberry, and the vanilla. And also we've got these amazing flavors that people just love. In fact, it's a bit like, you know, if you ever go to one of those, go on holiday and you go to an ice cream store and they've got the glass cabinet there and there's all these different tubs of ice cream there and they're all in different colors and they've all got these yummy names and you just can't decide and you want to put them all onto your ice cream cone. I do anyway. So I usually go for about 3 different scoops of ice cream whenever I go on holiday, and I get to choose those things. And yeah, the last time I was on holiday in Rome, I went to one of the original gelaterias. I think that's the name for ice cream shop. Recommended to me. It's over 100, 200 years old. And I went in there and they just had every flavor you could imagine in ice cream, and I just had to have the 3 scoop type cone because I love my flavors of ice cream. And you know, Herbalife Nutrition is not that different. You can make ice cream out of your Formula 1 nutrition shakes, you know, if you feel like getting yourself in the holiday mood, or the other side of things is you can have this lovely warming mushroom and herb soup that we've just launched. So the variety is there for all tastes. Anyway, I digress. So what I was talking about were the side effects of Herbalife Nutrition. So first of all, I found that it was delicious. Secondly, I found that I had more energy than I'd ever had before, and stopped feeling like a slug all the time. I just felt more energized, more basically nourished, but I didn't know that that's what it was. So giving my body the right balance of nutrients made all the difference to making me more energized. Then after that, of course, I started to lose weight, and I did not lose the kind of weight that I had lost before, which was normally I was on different diets and I was losing lean tissue and looking and feeling much worse. You know, the number on the scales may have been going down, but so was my health. So when I got onto Herbalife Nutrition, on the opposite spectrum, I was actually feeling more energized because I was being more nourished. And because I was being more nourished, I wasn't craving anything. So I just wasn't feeling that hungry. And I was taking my 2 shakes a day as told and having my 1 healthy meal as suggested. And I was losing weight, but I was losing fat weight. I wasn't losing lean tissue, and I was repairing the lean tissue that I had lost in previous dieting. So sometimes what actually happens to some people is they have a side effect of getting onto Herbalife Nutrition and gaining some weight, thinking that, oh, I went on this to lose weight and I'm here gaining weight. But actually, you're gaining muscle tissue on Herbalife because you're having protein and carbohydrates, all of the perfect balance which feed your body. Your body's assimilating all of this nutrition. Well, why wouldn't you possibly gain some weight? But what's more important is to look at how your clothes fit you and how many inches you are losing all over your body. Because a pound of fat is kind of that size, whereas a pound of muscle is that size. So if you compare the pound weight, you would be possibly the same weight if you lost a pound of fat but gained a pound of muscle. But your clothes would certainly fit you differently because that bulk of fat would be gone. And that's what the name of the game is. So not only do you lose fat all over the outside of your body, but imagine you're also losing all that visceral fat around the organs of your body, around your heart, around your lungs, around places, all over your blood vessels, things that stop you from being energetic, stop you from staying young, basically. So all of that starts to be the natural side effect of taking Herbalife Nutrition. So what was that? What other side effects did I have? Oh yes, soon after I started, I noticed that my skin was clearing up. I used to always have a few spots here and there, but they didn't occur anymore. And having a less spotty complexion is not always that apparent when, I didn't suffer from major acne or anything like that. But, every now and again, every month or so, every time I ate too much in the way of fried foods or chocolates or whatever, I would break out. And, you have to stop and think, oh, when was the last time I had a spot? And, they became fewer and further between. Well, again, that was a side effect of having all this good nutrition within me. Another side effect was that I became less, how should we say it, hormonal. These mood swings during the month, well, they became much, much less. And so that was nice for me. And it's also very nice for my husband. So we enjoyed having a much happier month in, month out. And that was great. Another side effect, let me think. Oh yes, my hair and my nails started growing so quickly that, I started finding that it was just easy to look after my hair. Going to the hairdresser was not really a problem anymore. It was just like take off a few inches here, and I had to keep on cutting my nails. I didn't have to wear anything false or anything like that. So it was great. I was just like, I love just being as natural as can be. I don't go in for a lot of unnatural stuff on me. And maybe it's the hippie in me. I was a girl of the 60s, and I just like to be as, natural and how you find me as possible. So that was great. Hair, skin, nails, energy, weight loss. And then I started also to realize that the breathing problems that I used to have, in other words, I used to have blocked sinuses all the time, they disappeared. And that to me was something that was so life-changing, because I used to wake up every morning and sneeze 25 times at least before I could get out of bed, because I was allergic to dust, and any bits of fluff would get to me. And gradually, that build-up of unpleasant catarrh that we don't really want to talk about, after about 6 months of being on Herbalife Nutrition, that kind of left me. And I could breathe again properly. I could do that, which I could never do before. I used to always be stuck. Sorry to be so graphic, but that's the way I can describe it really to you. And with that going, I found, well, this is interesting, because not only can I breathe better, but I wasn't coughing, I wasn't becoming susceptible to colds and flu and bronchitis and all of those kind of nasal, throat and chesty things that I always used to suffer from as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. I used to always have everything that was going. And after getting onto Herbalife, not only did those things stop, but then again, like the spots, you look back and you think, when was the last time I had a cold? You know, I mean, colds come along and you don't really count the days, but I realized that where I used to get colds every sort of 6 to 8 weeks, I was not getting them since I've been on Herbalife Nutrition. Now, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not saying that you will never get a cold again if you're on Herbalife Nutrition, but I'm just telling you my experience and what happened to me. And I stopped getting these colds that I used to always get. And I put that down to the fact that I was getting this complete nutrition that had been missing before. And to this day, I haven't had a serious cold. So one could say, well, what can you do? Because it's 33 years and maybe you've had 33 years or less in your life of maybe not taking care of yourself with the balance of nutrition like I've had. However, Herbalife's brilliant. So we've got this pandemic going on and everyone's thinking about keeping themselves safe. And we've come out with the immune booster. So the immune booster is a wonderful thing. It's a little drink in a sachet. It tastes kind of like Ribena, if you've ever had a blackcurrant drink like that. So you can have it hot or cold in water. Take 1 drink a day and it gives you all the vitamins to help protect you, to build your immune system up and to defend you from whatever may come your way. So I would recommend that. If you want to try some, click on the links below. I've got my details there, or contact your Herbalife coach if you've got one already. And anyway, I hope this talk has helped you to realize that, you know, you can get tremendous good health if you just look after yourself and put in the good stuff every single day. Trust the products and they will pay you such wonderful dividends. Anyway, look forward to talking to you next time and have a really healthy day. Bye for now.